Welcome to today's video on how to ask ChatGPT the right questions to maximize your results. ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot that can assist you in a variety of ways, such as providing you with helpful insights, answering your questions, and even entertaining you with witty responses. However, to get the most out of ChatGPT, you need to know how to ask the right questions. In this video, we will provide you with some tips and tricks to help you do just that. The first tip for asking ChatGPT the right questions is to be specific. ChatGPT is designed to respond to specific questions, so the more specific your question is, the better your results will be. For example, if you ask ChatGPT what is the weather like today, it will provide you with a general response based on your location. However, if you ask what will the weather be like in New York City tomorrow at 3 p.m., you will receive a much more precise and accurate response. The second tip for asking ChatGPT the right questions is to use natural language. ChatGPT is programmed to understand natural language, so you don't have to use technical jargon or specific terminology to get the results you need. Instead, use everyday language and phrasing to ask your question. For example, instead of asking what is the meaning of the term cognitive dissonance, you could simply ask what does cognitive dissonance mean? The third tip for asking ChatGPT the right questions is to ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are those that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no response. Instead, they require more thought and elaboration. Asking open-ended questions allows ChatGPT to provide you with more detailed and personalized responses. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like cats?" you could ask, "What is your opinion on cats and why do you feel that way?" The fourth tip for asking ChatGPT the right questions is to avoid loaded questions. Loaded questions are those that contain a built-in assumption or bias, which can lead to inaccurate or unreliable results. For example, asking "Why do you think climate change is a hoax?" assumes that the respondent believes climate change is a hoax. Instead, ask neutral questions that do not contain any implicit assumptions or biases. The fifth and final tip for asking ChatGPT the right questions is to ask follow-up questions. ChatGPT is designed to provide you with responses based on your initial question, but it can also provide you with additional information and insights if you ask follow-up questions. For example, if you ask "What is the capital of France?" and receive the response Paris, you could ask "What other interesting facts can you tell me about Paris?" In conclusion, ChatGPT is a powerful tool that can provide you with a wealth of information and insights. However, to get the most out of ChatGPT, you need to know how to ask the right questions. By following the tips and tricks we've provided in this video, you can maximize your results and get the information you need. So, go ahead and ask ChatGPT your questions. We're sure you'll be impressed with the results. Be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest content.